what's up? I'm the Ultimate Doom here doing another video, and today we're going to take a look at these G.I. Joe sets. I'm going to tell you right now, this is all going to be in one take, and I'm also going to say these sets are terrible. They are some of the worst brick-based things that I have bought, and I've bought some knockoff brick-based brands, and these aren't even knockoffs. They're official from Hasbro and Forever Clever, which is kind of a funny name because these are certainly not clever except for the fact that the company now has my money. Now, I'm not really a G.I. Joe fan, but I know a lot of people who are into G.I. Joe, so I kind of wanted to try something that was more my speed, so I thought, hey, minifigures and brick-based sets. That's something I like, so why not try these? They were in a dollar store, so I decided to pick up the three they had, which is the Ninja Speed Cycle, the Cobra Ferret, and the Cobra Fang. So, first of all, I just want to round off, the parts on these sets are terrible. They are very poorly molded, they don't have the best clutch power for most of the parts, and I'm surprised what does and doesn't fall apart, because certain things you'd expect to, and then they just don't. And then certain things, yeah, it just, I don't know, breaks apart. Like the grill pieces on the Cobra Ferret just fall right out if you don't have the minifigure inside. Also, some of the builds for these sets are just ridiculous and bad. Not even just, oh, this is a simple little thing, but some of them are just terrible. So I'm going to start off with the Cobra Fang because it's the best one, even though it looks like it's going to be the most fragile. And it is pretty fragile. I mean, the tail fin doesn't really stay attached. I will say I like the shaping here the most. The minifigure looks okay, except for some reason most of the heads have this weird lump on the face. Snake Eyes is the worst when it comes to this, but at least for a Cobra Commander I could just rotate the head and it's fine. I do like the little missiles on the side. The stickers actually don't look too bad on this. And I like the shaping here. It seems ridiculous, but it's actually kind of a fun set. It's the one I like the most. The next one I'm going to talk about is the Cobra Ferret. Now, I thought, okay, this might be an adorable little tiny thing. Until I decided to build it, and it just looks like a board with giant wheels. It doesn't even look like the ATV it's trying to promote. I mean, sure, it's got some of the nods, big wheels, the little cannon on the side, but the figure stands so awkwardly on top of it, and for some reason they don't have the wheel wells over the actual wheels. Instead, it's just squished in and it doesn't look right. And last but not least is the Ninja Speed Cycle. And I said last but not least, but it should be the least because this is the worst thing I have ever built out of an official set, okay? Let me explain why. So you attach all these parts on the bike, which looks absolutely ridiculous, but for some reason they didn't clue in that there was a front of the bike here, because all the parts have to bend in order to get it to stay in place. Nothing is connected properly on the bike itself because you have to align it in a weird way because it needs to go past the front of the bike. It's just, I don't get what they were doing. And then the gunners on the front just look ridiculous. I get why it's like that, but I think they could have done better than this. And the figure, I have to get him to sit on top of the bike because there is no way he can connect to the handlebars because it's too wide. This is a garbage set. I hate it so much. It still falls apart. Oh my god, it's the worst. So what do I actually like about these sets? I love the boxes. The boxes look cool as hell, but the sets, not so much. If you keep them in box, totally fine. If you open it and build it, just be warned, they're gonna be awful. Except for the helicopter, kinda like that. Oh, and for some reason the minifigures are really cheap looking, but they're actually kind of satisfying at the same time. It's a weird combination.